courtesy of the red, white, blue going twice. Here you go.
How much is the ride to the hotel?
$32.
$32. We arrived to Nashville on a Friday afternoon at 4:30 p.m. The Uber pickup at the airport is at the garage parking lot just outside of the baggage terminal. Considering it was a Friday rush hour after work, we were expecting the traffic to be really bad, but we ended up waiting much longer for an Uber car than we did on the way to the hotel, which was surprisingly just over 15 minutes. Not bad at all. Nashville has seen an unprecedented surge in luxury hotels. More than 90 new hotels have been constructed in Nashville since 2013, and at the heart of the hotel demand surge is the Music City Center, a 2 million square foot convention center at the heart of downtown. The Renaissance Nashville Hotel is a 4-star Marriott property and sits right smack in the middle of downtown and just a block away from all the action of Broadway Street, the Music Center, and Ryman Auditorium. The hotel averages $500 to $700 a night on weekends during the peak summer months. The cheapest rate I found was $193 in November of 2024. For our weekend, the hotel was going at nearly $700 a night. Oh wow, that's a cool light when you come in. We are checked into the Renaissance. They told us at the front desk that even though they weren't able to honor the upgrade certificates for a suite, they were still able to put us in a corner room, a handicap accessible room. The hotel is sold out. What's our room number? 1631. We literally just put our bags in the room. We're starving, so we're going to check out the club lounge just to see what kind of appetizers they have. We can't wait for dinner, so we're going to get something in our stomach. There's a Starbucks machine that you can have different types of coffee. Sparkling water and regular water, they're both cold. Plenty of water bottles and some snacks. Nutri-Grain bars, lots of them. Yogurts and milks. There looks to be a lot of food here. Good selection of sodas. We had a quick bite and went back to the room to get ready for tonight. Just got checked into the room. First impressions, I know this is not your typical room since it is a handicap accessible room, but what I can comment is I'm not a fan of the green whatsoever. It's just not a soothing color. Like there's like an anxious feeling with this color. What did you say about the room? You're more brutally honest than I am. So what did you say about the room?
It's just it needs updating, but if this is the update, it's bad.
You don't like the green?
The green is bad.
Yeah, it's such a horrible color.
It's like we're in a tennis court or something.
Yeah. The view with the window, much better, isn't it? The room, once you open up the window. Oh, yeah. So now this is the corner room, and now this is what makes it much better.
It's pretty stale.
Yeah, but we still don't like the green wall.
Yeah, not my favorite. No. I'm not sure what it is.
I'll show you more of the hotel later, but we weren't blown away, especially after we went next door to the Holston House, a higher property that our friends were staying at, where rooms were around the same price as the Renaissance. More on that later. Now, I'm from New Orleans, and we have Mardi Gras and Bourbon Street, and we've been to Vegas countless times, but nothing could prepare us for Broadway in Nashville. USA! 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 2 hours. It's a 2-hour wait? Oh, hell no. I had heard about Nashville's reputation as a popular party destination, but stepping into Broadway for the first time was truly eye-opening. The heart of the action is on Lower Broadway, famously known as Honky Tonk Highway. Picture the vibrancy of Las Vegas condensed into the lively spirit of Bourbon Street. At night, this stretch is lined with honky tonks, blaring live music into the streets. The whole thing is like a buffet of live music. If you don't like the band playing, just keep moving. You can even find real country music. Eventually, you will find something you like. And the festivities kick off early, running from 10 a.m. until 3 a.m. Most of the honky tonks are owned by major artists. Our first stop was Nashville's hottest stage, Kid Rock's Big Ass Honky Tonk, where we caught one of Nashville's rising stars, Dean James. This guy is super talented. Those USA chants, that's part of what our friend Clayton calls Nashville's biggest hustle, where James solicits tips to see which song is going to be played.
This dude right here named Sam just gave $150 for a different Toby Keith song called I Ain't As Good As I Once Was.
The competition between songs erupts and the crowd starts chanting USA. He easily collected over $1,000 in less than 10 minutes in tips.
Another 100 on courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Afterwards, we ventured over to Nashville's latest honky-tonk hotspot, the freshly unveiled Friends in Low Places, created by Garth Brooks. The captivating series on Prime Video has just debuted, chronicling the remarkable journey of the construction of this iconic venue.
With the Friends in Low Places bar and honky tonk, there's the construction of it, but there's also the building of the entertainment, because that's what a bar and honky tonk is.
The first 2 floors is where you will find a state-of-the-art version of classic honky tonks and features a custom-built retractable live music stage. Everything you see on the right side wall is part of Nashville's largest LED screens. Situated along Broadway Street, a line of seats offers prime spots for people watching. And also located on the second floor, you'll find tables strategically placed for optimal views of the main stage, ensuring a comfortable and immersive live music experience. Stairway to Seven. Oh my God. Stairway to Sevens starts at the bar's ground floor with photos from 1991 to 92. If you're not too tipsy, pay attention to the walls here as you climb the stairs. The years progress and you will see the crowds grow in size to correspond with Garth Brooks' popularity rise. The rooftop, also called the Oasis, is Lower Broadway's largest rooftop with 10-foot tall palm trees, 2 full bars, and a beach paradise atmosphere. This is not what comes to mind when I think of Nashville, but the area was a lot of fun. And this is where we hung out most of the night. The music play here is modern pop dance, so I have it muted due to, well, copyrights. Step on outside and the party continues with a dance floor that overlooks Broadway. Rooftop bars are a thing here in Nashville, and you can get great views of them from up here. On our second night, when Broadway was closed down, you could get a great view of the motor stunt exhibit that went on all throughout the night. It was time to call it a night, but don't forget your selfie with Garth on the way out. After a long night out in Nashville, you will appreciate a hotel nearby. The Renaissance is just a 7-minute walk from the heart of Lower Broadway. Unfortunately, location doesn't make up for some of the shortcomings of a hotel at this price point. In the morning, we return to the lounge for breakfast. Each bench in the lounge boasts electrical outlets and accompanying TVs, which is a very nice touch. Despite it being a sold-out weekend, the lounge wasn't overly crowded. The breakfast spread consisted of your typical staples, though the presentation left something to be desired. Overall, the morning experience in the lounge was average, reflecting the rest of the hotel, especially with its $600 a night price tag. Being loyal to Marriott has its perks, particularly with the complimentary breakfast benefit, which helps us save a considerable amount of money. However, considering the steep price, the Renaissance fell short in amenities. For the same cost, alternatives like the neighboring Holston House next door offer better value if you don't have Marriott status. The Holston House not only comes at a slightly lower rate, but also boasts much nicer rooms. Take a look at the pool at the Holston House, for example. Then compare it to the one at the Renaissance. Quite a difference.
So this pool area is not too impressive. Like, you really must love to swim if you're gonna come here and spend any of your time in Nashville at this pool. It smells like chlorine, really strong in here. There's no air. There's some loungers here next to some rusty air button controls and some grills. And there's a hot tub. Let's see how hot it is. This is actually really nice. This is the only thing I would do here. You want to lay out? What's wrong?
It smells like chlorine.
Yeah.
This is an older hotel that was last renovated in 2019. It seems like a lot of the money went into the convention center space. Five Chords Mercantile is open 24 hours and offers grab-and-go gourmet items, local snacks, beer and wine, and these cakes which look quite amazing. We barely spent much time in the hotel, but going back to the room meant the discovery of more issues.
So it's 3:21 and we've been away from our hotel all day since like 9 and our room has not been done yet. I've been trying to connect to the Renaissance Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi never worked once I was able to connect. We also never got housekeeping services, which is a shame for a $600 a night hotel.
So far, this hotel and this room has been a disappointment on so many levels. The AC thermostat, I don't think works, or the AC doesn't work, but it's been hot. We have it set to 58 degrees.
Overall, this property is good, but at this price point, I expect a lot more. Next time I would consider the JW Marriott just a few blocks away. Prices are on par with the Renaissance, and the hotel was recently opened in 2018, and everything about it just looks so much better. Here's a little bit more from our second day in Nashville. It was early in the day, and you can see the masses of crowds making their way to Broadway already. And the bachelorette party buses were out in full force. When Justin Timberlake and a few other investors decided to open the Mammoth 1230 Club, they really wanted to make a splash. There's 5 different spaces in the venue, including this luxurious take on a Nashville honky-tonk. There are multiple private event spaces throughout the venue, like this one small private dining room on the side of the stage. The rooftop bar serves brunch on weekends and tables are first come, first serve. I didn't know we were waiting for a table as we enjoyed the live DJ playing and great views of Broadway from up here. But after 2 hours of waiting, we decided to head on over to the Assembly Food Hall nearby for lunch. The food hall includes over 20 eateries, including one of the 2 major chains for Nashville hot chicken.
So Prince's is the competitor of Hattie B's.
We ordered Prince's hot chicken, which took a long time to receive our food, but the line was much shorter than the other option, Hattie B's, which had insane lines all throughout the day.
Look at the lines at Hattie B's. Goes all the way around.
If you want to try either of these 2, save your time in Nashville and try some of the chicken at the airport where their lines are much shorter.
There's no line.
I had Hattie B's at the airport and I liked it a little bit better. After lunch, we battled the busy sidewalks of Broadway and made our way over to another honking tonk. This one belongs to country superstar Luke Bryan, where the loud music made it difficult to understand the Aussies we met with their thick accents. As we wrap up our exploration of Nashville and our stay at the Renaissance Hotel, it's clear that this vibrant city exceeded our expectations in so many ways. However, our experience at the Renaissance Hotel was lackluster. Despite the allure of its name, for the price we paid, unfortunately the hotel fell short. Nevertheless, Nashville's unique charm and energy left a lasting impression, reminding us that sometimes the best memories are found with familiar faces at friends in low places. Please like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed it, as it makes a huge difference with a small channel like this. And as always, thanks for watching.